Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where we find ourselves in the middle city, more specifically in the 1,000 dreams, 10,000 dreams actually, and we are going to head on back out into the city. 10,000 delights, that's the name of the place. Brain no functioning. So this guy we're looking for, he's up there. You may remember that I was worried about him being there earlier when we went up to the upper city, but
the mongrel did it.
Sela apparently decided this is a good time to pray. Wait. Stop.
I know what to do.
There we go. Now we can talk to him. A Vavakia demon resembling a spike-covered centaur stands on the roof like an especially ugly gargoyle. So, that whore sent another assassin. Well, come closer, you fool. Let me see who I'll be having for dinner tonight. Yesterday there were two, and I crushed them into a single bowl of meat. So I'm not the only person, I'm not the first person Morevet hired. And the demon grins, showing his many teeth. If I had kept the skulls of every one of you, I would have built myself a magnificent palace out of them long ago. I picked that Morevet in the brothel once. She seemed sturdier than the others. But I didn't realize my strength could drive even a succubus insane. The wench decided we were meant for each other. Of course, I laughed off that nonsense, but she scraped together some money and now sends assassins after me in revenge. She knows how much it annoys me. You gullible morons are always interrupting my day, but your bones crunch nicely as I chew. It must be said. You look smarter than the others, though. Would you like to make a deal? I don't know how much more of that promised you, but I'll double it. It'll be easy money. You don't even need to kill Morevet, and that's impossible inside the brothel anyway. Just give her my enchanted ring. As soon as she takes it, she'll be teleported here, and we'll have a little heart-to-heart. The cunning wench went to such efforts to spend 1 minute with me. This will make her dream come true. The demon bites his finger and smears the massive ring on his hand with blood. The demon chuckles the whole time, eyes twinkling with mirth as if this is all a game. I think you're hiding something. Ah, you don't trust me? That's the right call. Don't trust a word you hear in the abyss. Not that you have many choices. Either accept my deal or accept my invitation to dinner. As the main course. 2 seconds, please. That was what I thought. We'll take the enchanted ring and bring it back to her. Deal. Fine. Then we have a deal. After you give her the ring, return here for your reward. We'll wait for you here, Morevet and I, or rather what remains of her.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. I know the way.
You're back. I knew you'd return to me. So, Zerieks is dead? Please tell me you have his ring so I can stop living in fear. Let's hand over the enchanted ring. You no longer need to be afraid. Zerieks is dead. What the? Damn you. And she disappears, and now we go back.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Morevet is sitting on the roof next to Zerieks, alive and well. Giving him your ring That was a stroke of genius. I thought I'd have to flee through the back alleys like the last time. When he came in, I was sure I was about to die. It was so exhilarating. Oh, Zerieks. Zerieks looks completely satisfied, and his scales gleam. Yeah, honeyed tongue, I noticed you were especially fast tonight. We had an interesting assassin this time, eh? Ha! Morevet notices you. And here he comes. Come here, sweetheart. We'll give you a generous reward. Zerieks grins. Come on, don't be shy. We're not going to hurt you. We're pleased with you. You played the game well. What happened? Why is Morevet still alive? There's nothing sweeter than playing games of life and death. When I think of Zerieks tearing apart yet another greedy idiot I've sent his way. The succubus closes her eyes and slowly traces her fingers over her breasts and stomach. Just imagining it sends flames licking through my body. If you only knew how difficult it is to find a good partner. Oh, I know. Everyone is so worried about their miserable lives. No one really understands how sweet it is to look death in the eye and know you will still live. We succubi are always ready to please, but the desire that flares when a cold blade touches your throat? Only Zerieks understands what I'm talking about. Oh, I understand. We Bavakia are powerful demons. Few dare attack us openly. What kind of life is that for a warrior? And more of it could fool a paladin. She knows I love to flex my muscles and sharpen my teeth on the armor of strong but gullible fools. Please remind me whose brilliant idea it was to save this damsel in distress. How many people like me have you tricked? Succubus starts to count on her fingers. 1, 2, 3, 10, 15. And then there's the one I sent in pairs. Do we count them as 1 or 2? The demon rubs his chin. 30? No, I made more of it a goblet out of the 30th skull. I remember it clearly. More came after that. I think there would be enough bones to build a throne by now. This is crazy, even for demons. You're insane, both of you. The demon bursts into laughter. Are you trying to insult me? Nothing is too crazy for demons. We're capable of anything. The succubus shrugs indifferently. Does it matter if we're crazy as long as we're having fun? I did everything you asked, so which one of you is going to pay me? The demon grins, showing his fangs. Tonight I'm paying for the both of us. You've managed to entertain me as well as my Morevet. The succubus winks. Why should I pay you? We agreed you'd kill Zerieks, but he's alive as you can see. By the way, if you want to talk to the madam, we can meet again. I'll charge you half the usual price. Not sure if that was the outcome I wanted there. I expected them to attack me. Actually, that was the best knowledge outcome. We got this eternal ballad, which I have no idea what is. Sounds like a bard item. Oh my, that is a very, very, very good item. I have been considering switching out one party member with a Scald. And this is an excessively good item for a Scald. Well, next up, in the southeast corner, that might be down there. No, that's southwest. Let's explore the premises.
Let us bide our time.
No idea where that portal leads.
That is not far.
What about... what? Both of them go to the same one? Stop having...
A bright future awaits us.
whatever you can call that. Now this one goes here. Okay, now I'm confused.
I'll go ahead.
Lucianera is a bit confusing though.
Can't hide from me.
Why are you inside the wall,
This
Dunfix?
is my kind of work.
Our duty calls.
How did you even get up there?
I know the way.
Oh, for
We
heaven's
should
sake.
prepare. I'm gone.
Do you have Dimension Door? Of course you don't have Dimension Door, because why would you?
Focus on the goal.
That is annoying. Okay, so there's a chest here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Knowledge Arcana.
Done.
The inhabitants of Lucianera seem to enjoy the abundance of lava around them. Demons are not immune to fire, they just like to live close to such a destructive element. Okay, so that was basically what was here, okay.
Follow my lead.
I really love this Persian soundtrack. Let's go down here. Latverk, we'll talk to him later. This one we need to do.
I failed.
And failed, as I expected. 38 law religion, that is a lot. This is a puzzle. There are 3 of those things on the walls here in Lucianera. One in Lower City, we've already found that. One in Middle City and one in Upper City. And you can get a very good item
Completed.
if you get them. The symbols inscribed on the wall belong to the language of the Titans, the first creations of the gods, and themselves the creators of the sinister Demodans. So we'll talk to Latverk now, apparently. I beg you, kind sir, give me a moment of your time. A thin Azimar, good breeding apparent in every line of his aristocratic face, addresses you. Greetings, and welcome to this dismal place. My name is Latverk, and I ask for your help. I beg you, show mercy, not toward me, but toward these young and innocent maidens. They are my wards, and they were unfortunate enough to be abducted by demons. Sarenrae herself bestowed a revelation upon me, which prompted me to settle here and aid my brethren doomed to a dark and cruel fate. But my strength is all but gone, I swear it. I need assistance now more than ever. Azimar women drift out of the house, standing like silent shadows behind Latverk. The faces of many of the women are covered in scars, and their gazes are cold as if numbed by suffering and despair. How may I be of assistance? Freeing enslaved Azimars has become my trade, you see. These women are former captives whom I saved from the monster's clutches, and I protect them to the best of my ability. But I've heard a new shipment of slaves is about to arrive in the flesh markets, and there is nothing I can do to break their shackles. Please, do it in my stead. Please buy their freedom and send the women here. I can see that you are a traveller of means. A single act of kindness should not inconvenience you excessively, but will forever be indebted to your compassionate soul. Such a kind and generous soul is a true rarity in the Abyss. We ought to help him, champion, not just to save the poor slave women, but also to strengthen his faith in the righteousness of the path he has chosen. And even in the Abyss we found an Azimar living a virtuous life. There's no escaping you lot, is there? Darren says with a sneer. How did these Azimar women end up in the Abyss? The Abyss hungers for new slaves, so it sends countless raiding parties to other planes to stave off its cravings. These poor young women were captured on Golarion. Never seen anything viler than those ruthless thrall hunters prowling in search of defenseless victims, sniffing out the weak to enslave, clamping collars around their necks. Why don't you buy their freedom yourself? The man sighs and throws up his hands. Alas, I simply cannot afford such an expense. My meagre income is spent on buying the freedom of these poor souls. When demons see an Azimar customers, they raise the price and conspire to keep me from purchasing anyone. In their eyes, the glee of thwarting me is worth the lost profits. Where can I find these captives? As far as I know, the thrall hunters were hired by a slave trader named Diunk, a hideous demon utterly lacking in morals. I'm sure you'll find him at the flesh markets, gleefully counting the coins from selling his chattel. I see. I'm placing my trust in you. The lives of these unfortunate young women are in your hands. I could use a little help myself. The Azimar throws up his hands in confusion. I fear there is little I can do to help, but please accept this gift. You have a martial look about you, and I've no doubt you'll make good use of it. The man hands you a flask with a healing potion. Then he hides his hands behind his back to show he does not expect payment for his generosity and would refuse it if offered. A few questions? Yeah, I have a few questions. I do not doubt this. You could hardly have expected to meet a member of my race in the Abyss. Besides, the very nature of my calling, which is dictated by both altruism and compassion, must seem strange and unnatural in this place. I am used to questions and will gladly provide whatever answers I can. How did you survive in this place? The Azimar gives a stoic sigh. It isn't easy. My ancestry alone enrages demons and makes them want to try to do me harm. There have been numerous attempts on my life, and they often try to destroy the house where I shelter my wards. Nocticulus' strict ban on harming visitors from other planes may protect me from the claws and blades of my malevolent neighbours, but it is powerless to keep them from spitting at my feet, scrawling profanities on the walls of my house, or endlessly plotting against me. What are you doing here? Yeah, that's basically the same thing that he said earlier. Why do you help only women? Because they are weaker. Their refinement, innocence and beauty make them an attractive target for derision and torment. At least a man can go down fighting when his patience runs out. Most of the young women I met were denied this final escape from the horror due to physical or spiritual weakness. Well then. I wish my Lady Iomade could hear these words. This mortal must be kind-hearted yet blind if he perceives spiritual weakness in those who often accomplish feats, both great and small, without a sword in hand, with nothing except passion and dedication. That didn't really help, Hand, but okay. What happened to your wards? They survived truly monstrous abuses. The demons showed no mercy, subjecting these unsullied flowers to abuse and torture. Disgusted by their beauty and purity, the brutes trampled their innocence into the dirt. I tend to their physical wounds, but their hearts still bleed. They have withdrawn into themselves. They do not speak to me. They do not speak, not even to me. I hope one day I'll be able to return them to some semblance of a normal life and send them home. I have no more questions. I am glad that I was able to satisfy your curiosity. I have to go. May Sarenrae's healing light shine upon you, kind sir. The Harem of Ardent Dreams. I'm just waiting for us to become attacked by something. Yeah.
Be careful, everyone.
It was inevitable. Oh.
Into the fray!
Cover me, all right?
Do I bother with this?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Out of my sight!
I suppose I could cast a Feast of Blood. That Vavakia has a lot of hit points, so...
No glory without risk!
If you're wondering why she's so big, it's because she has the, what is that buff called? Legendary proportions. She's basically a giant. Unholy Long Spear, Scimitar +2, Composite Shortbow, Robe of Determination. That's not bad. Vast Intelligence +4, Braces of Armor +3. We might as well equip that Robe of Determination on Caledon, I think. If I can find it, that is. There we go. What am I wearing? I'm wearing an... Oh yeah, that's kind of meh in comparison. So that portal there should go down there.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Quick save and have a look at what this Knowledge Arcana point here will tell us.
Done.
The islands... Okay. The islands floating in the air are not the byproduct of some crazy magic. It is the energies of chaos that endow them with their bizarre properties, and they are not even the most amazing thing that can be found in the abyss. Pick that, please.
This is my kind of work.
I believe we can get to the Fleshworks if we go up here. Yep. Not going there just yet. Come back here. Not going there just yet. Okay, so this thing here is a
Let us
little
bide our time.
bit
No
more than
mistake.
just a little bit annoying, actually. This is a puzzle, and we're going to do it. And it's going to take a few attempts, because I need to figure out... Okay, there. And we need to take one party member and place them upon it.
Time's not waiting.
You can probably see where this is going.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I am prepared.
Something
The
wrong?
road awaits.
Focus on the goal.
It's a weird puzzle.
Missed me already. I know what to do.
Our duty calls.
No mistakes.
But we get the welcome respite. There's a +5 heavy banded armor. It's not particularly good, but it's 15,000 gold.
Rely on me.
There is something behind there as well, but I do not remember how to get there.
I will help where I can.
We should prepare.
Ready for anything.
I apparently stepped right into a trap. And we don't need to step into another one.
It's my kind of work.
Okay, this will trigger
I
a
am
fight.
prepared.
That is actually quite difficult.
No reason to pause.
Are we in trouble yet?
Who? Me?
Everyone counts on me.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
A bright future
Always be
awaits
ready
us.
for the worst.
Ask nicely.
I shall not fail.
You have mage armor, don't you? Apparently not.
Time's not waiting.
No, I don't think time would be waiting. Go away! You will disrupt the ritual. Did not kill my master and spend the next 100 years deciphering his grimoire for only you to ruin everything. I told you to get lost. Do you think I won't turn you into a smoking stain on the ground just because I'm only a Quasit?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will see to your demise.
The light take you!
Attack!
You won't survive me.
Distract them from me.
It's one of those optional bosses that are really hard.
And grace.
Into the fray!
183. Wow. Oh no, not the Arctic prison. I detest that one because it lasts for so long.
I'll make short work of this.
Time to share your treasures.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Sealer really does damage now.
Endure this.
Bye.
Out of my sight.
Let me guess, you're confused or something? Ah, he's actually dead. There we go. Not really a Quasit.
The light, take you!
Why can't you do anything?
Make every strike count.
I will see to your demise.
Cover me, all right?
Into the fray!
You do something now? Nope. No suitable spell slots. Have I lost any levels or something? Oh, Baleful Polymorph. Ah, there's not much I can do about that.
Let us bide our time.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Do you have targeted... No, that doesn't seem to do anything.
The road awaits.
Don't mind me.
I need
The
Dispel
waiting's
Magic.
never fun.
And I need it in a high level. Which, of course, Caledon seems to be the only one who
Win
has.
this war.
Doubt is
My
the
tail is
heart's
restless.
greatest
Sure.
challenge.
Rules are made to be broken.
have to admit it's a tiny wee bit boring currently. Well, there's not much I can do about that. I'll have to go back to Nexus and rest. We have a headband of vast intelligence +4. We have a ring of luck. Protection +2 and the cloak mystic cover. That's rather nice. I mean, that kind of stuff is... Aha, that's... I knew there was something behind here. There's one of those here. It's kind of what happens. But I have one minor issue with this. Paladin is the one who has the dimension door.
Our duty calls.
I mean...
I shall not fail. Everyone counts on me. Let us bide our time.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Well, we can just hope that it is enough, because I know that I had a scroll. Would have been nice if type name from A to Z. Dimension door mass. Did bring everyone, thankfully. I'm fairly certain there was a portal here somewhere. Yes, there. Game. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Camp, please. The succubi we've met didn't seem all that tempting to me. Maybe because they all wanted to kill me. I mean they, would use spells if they truly wanted to tempt you. Oh, can I go back to being a human now, please? Right. Another companion quest. And I also need to talk to Social. Uldrif isn't looking at you. His tail twitches nervously from side to side. Chief, Uldrif scratches at the back of his head, painstakingly choosing each word. I went someplace, you see? To an abandoned mansion. It's in the upper city, not far from Nocticulus Palace. You can't miss it. What do you mean, went to an abandoned mansion? Well, I walked, used my feet. You know, that's how people walk. Woldriff shifts his feet back and forth like he's dancing on hot coals. I woke you up. We're not complete strangers, you know. I need this, Chief. I've been thinking a lot here about myself and you and the Moon of the Abyss and yeah, alright, I'm lying. I didn't think. I tried not to think, only the shadow started talking to me, even when I didn't want it to. It told me where to go, said I needed to come to terms with who I am. But maybe I don't want to understand. Maybe I'm better off being kept in the dark. Woldriff takes a small breath. I already know who I am. I am a poor thief and a loser. Born at the wrong time in the wrong place to the wrong people. But I want to be stronger, you know. I'm used to this Moon of the Abyss, and if it can give me even more, I'll take it. Otherwise this Votiel will keep bothering me till the end of my days, and everyone else will keep kicking me around. I know I'm kinda in your gang, I mean your party, and that helps things, but it can't keep going like this forever, you know. Everything's gonna fall apart someday, and the party will fall apart too. I need this power. Wait, did your shadow speak again? What exactly did he tell you? Woldriff takes a breath. Here in the Abyss, the shadows become completely different. It crawls out when it wants and makes sense when it talks. It says I got an inheritance. Some power that can get rid of Votiel once and for all. I'll get it if I go to Igifelis' old mansion up in the upper city. There's riches in it too. I'd never turn down a chest of gold, you know. Can I speak to this shadow? Yeah, no problem. Woldriff concentrates, trying to summon the shadow, but nothing happens. No, it's not working. It's like my shadow doesn't want to come out. Stubborn as a mule it's gotten, you know. Could be dangerous. I'm coming with you. Woldriff's head shoots up. What? No, Chief, it's my business. I'll figure it out myself. I just told you because... don't know why. I wanted to tell you. I already dragged you into a mess with Votiel. Just think of it like an apology, you know? But no more. If you want to come congratulate me once I've got the power, you should come, but I'll do it myself. I don't want to get used to always running off to someone as soon as I need help. It's not normal. Friends don't abandon each other in difficult situations. I want to go with you. Friends? Oh, come on. Woldriff turns away in embarrassment, trying not to grin. Oh, I don't believe in stuff like that. Come on then, if you're so desperate. You can stand and watch. You can act like if you're my bodyguard if you want. I don't mind. Listen. The cleric speaks quietly, yet with unusual resolve. I found out that there's a slave trader at the local market. A demon in a black mask. I might be grasping at straws here, but what if he's the same demon that kidnapped Trevor? Let's go there and ask him some questions. Are you sure you still want to find Trevor? You may not like what you discover. Sociel looks down. I have long accepted that whatever happened to Trevor couldn't have been good. I still want to know his fate. If he's in prison, I will set him free, and if he's dead, I will at least be able to pray for his soul's peaceful rest. What are you going to do? I don't know. Right now, I only have this unreliable lead and lots of unreasonably high hopes. If this demon really is the one I'm looking for, if he still remembers who bought Trevor, if Trevor is still alive, let's start with a simple conversation. We'll listen to what the demon has to say, then decide what to do next. A demon in a black mask? What are you talking about? Remember those soldiers who fought for the Hell Knights? They told me that a demon in a black mask was the one who took Trevor. They thought the monster just killed him, but we know there's a slave trade here. What if the demon brought my brother down here to sell him? I'll see what I can do. Thank you. So we have a lot of companion quests down here. Basically, nearly all of them have one step of companion quest down here. We'll get around to that though. But not now. It's time to wrap up this episode. So if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section. For now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.